And it's true of all of us at some point.
Slate your name.
Venus Monique.
Ready? Here we go.
It isn't good for you to be here.
Why not?
It's ugly. The whole thing is so ugly. You know what it's like to live with all this? They look at us and all they see is bigots and racists. It isn't something you're born with, it's taught. At school, they told us segregation was in the Bible. Genesis 9, verse 27. I was 7 years of age. You get told it enough, you believe it. You believe the hatred. You live it, you breathe it, you marry it. My husband drove one of those cars that night.
That seemed too easy to go jump to there.
Okay.
I think you have to take your time with that, because once you tell him this, you're now risking your own life, right? You get that?
Why do I tell him? Are we friends in some way? Why do I?
He's an FBI agent.
Right.
And you've got a bad husband.
Okay. That's fine.
You've had enough.
Okay.
But I'm telling you this, but these are the type of decisions you should make about the material, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to know what the writer's intention is as long as you make one. Okay, here we go.
From the top.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Let's just get better.
I'm gonna do the first line, or
Oh, no.
is it?
Oh, whichever.
It's up to you.
No, I'll start.
Hey, do me a favor, Venus.
Yes.
Try that wall trick
Okay.
before you start.
It isn't good for you to be here.
Why not?
'Cause it's ugly. This whole thing is so ugly. You know what it's like to live with all this?
I'm not buying that that's going to draw much empathy with the way you said that.
Okay.
There wasn't enough behind that.
Okay.
I need to feel your pain. Do you know what it's like to live like this or whatever?
Okay.
Start over. Come off the wall. You said a great start.
It isn't good for you to be here.
Why not?
It's ugly. The whole thing is so ugly. You know what it's like to live with all this?
There you go.
They look at us and they only see bigots and racists. It isn't something you're born with, it's taught. In school, they told us segregation was in the Bible. Genesis 9, verse 27. I was 7 years of age. You get told something enough times, you believe it. You believe the hatred. You live it. You breathe it. You marry it. My husband drove one of those cars that night. Shh. That's what you want to hear, isn't it? Hmm? The bodies are buried on the Roberts farm in an earthen grave.
Pretty damn good. Let's try it again though. I think you could still have something that touches us more if you let it touch you before you talk.
Okay.
Yeah. Go deeper. Go
Yeah.
deeper. You know what it's like to live like this? And we're talking about top hatred.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been around it all your life. And now people are dead. I'll tell you, when we did that movie, they took us down into the state archive in Mississippi.
Mm-hmm. It isn't good for you to be here.
Why not?
'Cause it's ugly. The whole thing is so ugly. You know what it's like to live with all this? It isn't something you're born with. It's taught. In school, we were told segregation was in the Bible. Verse 9, Genesis 9, verse 27. I was 7 years of age. You get told something enough times, you believe it. You live with it. You breathe it. You marry it. My husband drove one of the cars that night. That's what you want to hear, isn't it? The bodies are buried in the Roberts farm. In an earthen dam.
Good. God, it's pretty dang. You'll see. No, you shook your head.
Oh.
Yeah, you shook your head a couple times. Not that big deal, because it's still really good, but I'm always fascinated by why people do things like that when they don't normally do. Is that a defense mechanism? Is that the way you catch up with the words? Okay. Here we go.
You want to state your name?
Anthony Bosmans.
Oh, shouldn't you sit down for this?
Yeah, I was thinking that. I didn't want to.